Welcome back to the Roughsmoke YouTube channel. Now, as you know, here on the channel or across our other social media such as Facebook and Instagram, we provide a number of photos and videos regarding the Honda One Make race series. Now, Honda One Make racing has been going on for a number of decades now, so it has quite the history. But in its current guise, it's available in two formats. You can see on the screen the two companies that are the secretariats of those series. On the left hand side, you've got Hayashi-sama from Zero Fighter. In Nara, he is the secretariat of the Honda VTEC One Make series. They normally run about 5 or 6 rounds across the year, and those races take place at predominantly Suzuka Circuit or Central Circuit, but other races can take place at Nakayama or Okayama Circuit depending on the availability and schedule of those respective circuits. Alternatively, Tani-san, who is the boss of Aslan Inc. in Osaka, also runs the Honda non-VTEC One Make race series. So in this video we're going to break down the rules of the individual classes, so when you look at our media you can understand more of what you're seeing, and hopefully it'll answer some of those questions that a number of you commonly have that you send us over the course of the year. So let's get into it. So guys, let's get into the competitive classes that you'll find at the Honda One Make race series. Now there is also an F class, which is a practice class for car shakedowns, but you can't qualify for the other classes that take place later in the day. The first of these classes is the K class, which you can see on screen here for cars such as the Honda Beat or the newer S660. They'll run a maximum wheel size of 16 inches and a maximum tire size of 195/50/16. Our example here is at Mr. Ban, who you can also find on Instagram, and he's a friend of ours. He also does video and photo content, so be sure to check him out as well. Next up is the C class, or the compact class. This is ideal for chassis such as the Honda Fit, the Honda City, or the CRZ, and other chassis alike. They'll run a maximum wheel size of 16 inches with a tire size of 195/50/16. Cars also with a ZC engine are allowed to run in this class, such as the EF3 and the AT Wonder, and other cars with that same engine. Our example on screen is the Honda Fit from the Shiga Kita, and this was taken a photo that we took at the Honda One Make race just this last weekend at Central Circuit. Next, we're going to quickly talk about the S class, or sports class. Entrants into this class will predominantly be Honda Accord, Honda S2000, but if with the S2000 there are 10 or more entrants, they'll actually be moved into their own class. Engine specs for the cars in this class will run from 1801cc up to 2200cc. They're allowed a maximum wheel size of 18 inches, but there isn't a tire restriction on this as per the last check that we made. The screenshot here is a photo that we took at the Honda One Make race, Central Circuit, June 2019. Now we arrive at the M1 class, probably the most common class that you'll see at the Honda One Make races. The main cars that you'll see in this are the Honda Civic, so EG6, EF9, EK9, EK4 and so on. They'll run a maximum wheel size of 15 inches with a tire size of 195/55/15. Engine specs of 1600, so therefore engines such as the B16A, B16B, etc. will commonly be found in this class. They're not allowed any bore or cam alterations to the engine. Gear ratios also exist of a 4.4 or a 4.785 if you're running an EK4 or an EK9. The photo in question that we took here was actually this past weekend, which is Joe-san from Carmaker Cross with his newer EG6, and he actually won the M1 class last weekend, so congratulations to him. Next up, we move up a notch into the N2 class. These are for other Honda Civics mainly, so again EG6, EF9, EK4, EK9, but that will utilize engine specs of 1800cc, so i.e. engines of a B18C are most common in this class, but they'll still utilize the M1 class gear ratios. Maximum wheel size here moves up to 16 inches with a tire size of 205/50R/16s. This is also another photo that we took this past weekend of the Get Wild EF9 that won the N2 class. Last but not least, we arrive at the Open class. This is really for all cars that don't match any previous class specifications, so i.e. it's the Open class. Here, example, again, another photo that we took from just this past weekend, which is the Yellow Dragon EG6 from the Honda One Make race at Central Circuit, which took the win in the Open class. That's really it, guys. These are the basic rules that cover the different classes of the Honda One Make race series throughout Japan. I hope now that when you see our media, our videos, our photos and so on, that you'll get a bit more of an understanding as to exactly what you're seeing. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and of course do subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you get alerts of all new content uploads. We've got another video coming up soon with more Honda One Make race action, so feel free to check that out. Once again, thank you for your continued support of Roughsmoke, No Good Racing and our other friends and affiliates here in Japan, as well as the Honda One Make race and the competitors there alike. Stay safe, we'll see you in the next video.